හෙල්ලෝ මගේ රත්තන යාලෝනේ ඉතින් අදත් ඔයාලව සාදරයෙන් ආදරයෙන් පිළිගන්නවා China vlog YouTube channel එකට. ඉතින් guys ඔන්න කිව්වා වගේ මදත් අලුත් වීඩියෝ එකක් කරනවා. ඉතින් මේකත් ඔයාලා දැකලා නැති China වල තියෙන පාට්ටම ලස්සන place එක. ඉතින් අද අපි ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ China වල තියෙන Suzhou Adventure Garden එකට. ඉතින් මේක ඔයාලා දැකලා නැත්නම් පාට්ටම ලස්සනයි. ඉතින් ඔයාලා අනිවාර්යෙන් China නම් visit කරන්න ඕනේ තැන. ඉතින් guys වැඩි කතා බහ කරන්න වෙලාවක් නෑ. අපි කෙලින්ම වීඩියෝ එකට ගිහලා වීඩියෝ එක ඇතුලේ බලමු කොයි වගේද කියලා.
On the ground, nearly every part in this garden, you can see the ground like this. Some parts are China whales that make it into different patterns, like birds, like trees, like Chinese characters. Also, some parts in some gardens that make it into a circle, a pattern with a circle. And the middle part is square. It looks like Chinese ancient money. So that's it. We say that family was so rich they put money on the ground. Actually, not really money. It looks like money. So here, this hall, you can see there's a screen. On the screen, it's the map of this garden. Later we'll get inside. Nearly all families in Asian buildings, like the hall, they should have a threshold like this. The higher it is, the higher society position the family had. The highest one I had ever seen is as high as my shoulder. So we climbed over. But for the owner, it's themselves, they open a small side door for themselves. It's just a way to show off its important family. Another function is to keep dust or animals outside to make the room clean. And thirdly, it's said if you get inside, you will feel like this. It's a kind of bow to show your respect to the owner. And third, the last one, people said, for girls' feet were banded, it was very small. It's hard for them to step over. Most of the day, they had to stay at home. For girls' position were lower than that of men. I'm sorry. It happened about 30 years ago, but now you can see there's some wooden carvings. They're mostly about the plants for happiness, longevity, and lucky, and making more money. Most for this kind of good wish. So we are very important guy. We can get inside from the middle.
Okay.
Here, it is a whole map of this garden. You can see it's divided into 3 parts. Eastern part, middle part, and western part. We are here. It's me. It's me. That means my portrait about 15 years ago. So, the eastern part is mainly for natural pictures. Because when the garden was first built, it was used for planting flowers, raising planting rice, like the rice field and the lotus pond. And it's divided into 2 parts by the corridors here. So the middle part, you can say, is the most beautiful part in the garden. Therefore, water covers 3/4 of the middle part. Around the pond, you can see pavilions here, here, and also here, and here. So that's some pavilions are very close to the water. Some stays away from the pond. Some, just for the flat level as the water. Some are high. on the rocks. So make it for different levels for your eyesight. You cannot see it all, it's just one picture. So you can see the different pictures because some buildings higher, some are lower, some are close to you, your eyes, some are far. And even when you get inside from here, you can see a pagoda. The pagoda I told you on the way to the restaurant for lunch, it's outside of the garden for about 3 kilometers, but you can see it in the garden. It looks just like one part of the garden. Okay, the story about rocks. In many gardens, they use this kind of rock for decoration. You can find it in some palace, in Yu Garden in Shanghai. In many gardens, even some public gardens, parks, you can see this kind of rocks. It's not very, how to say, strong. It's not very hard. It's soft.
Can you check?
Yeah, it's from the lake of Taihu, which is about 30 kilometers away from here. About thousands of years ago, the emperor, he was crazy for this kind of rocks. He said, it's the thinner, the better. If they have more holes, they are more precious because it's from the bottom of the lake. And water, for tens of thousands of years, water make it like a winkle. And that means it's very long, very old. So the older, the better, the thinner, the better. That's why now we're trying to lose weight. And it's also easily to be shaped by our scales or by tools. And also, one of the official about 10,000 of years ago, he was crazy for this kind of rocks. On his wedding day, some official sent him a rock like this as a gift. It said he slept with the rock, not with the bride. I don't believe that. Anyway. And some other cities in China, you will see a lot of trees like this. You know what is the name of this tree? It's ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo. The leaf, you see, the leaf is like a fan. It's like a small fan. In autumn, it will turn into yellow. It's very bright yellow, very beautiful. And also people dry it and make it into bookmarks. And the seeds is good for memory. The good. Some are higher, some are lower, and some left some space from the pond. Some is just very close to the pond to make it not so loose, not so crowded.
රයිට් ඉතින් ගයිස් වීඩියෝ එකේ තව එක කොටසක් සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම ඉතුරුලා තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ ගාඩන් එකේ තව කොටසක් තියෙනවා ඔයාලට පෙන්නන්න. ඉතින් මේ හැම එකම දාන්න බෑ වීඩියෝ එකට. මොකද එහෙම වුණොත් වීඩියෝ එක පට්ට දික් වෙනවා. ඉතින් මම කලින් පෝස්ට් එකක් දාලා තිබ්බා දිග වීඩියෝ එක දාන්න ඕන කොට වීඩියෝ එකක් දාන්න කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ ගොඩක් කට්ටිය කියලා තිබ්බා සමහර විනාඩි 10ක් 15ක් අතර වීඩියෝ දාන්න කියලා. ඉතින් මේක විනාඩි 20ක් 30ක් විතර යනවා දැම්මොත් එහෙම. ඉතින් ගයිස් අපි අලුත් වීඩියෝ එකකින් මම දාන්නම් මේකේ ඉතුරු ටික. ඉතින් ඒ හින්දා මතක ඇතුව අනිවාර්යෙන් අපේ channel එක subscribe කරලා අනිවාර්යෙන් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්න.